on Saturday night. Alen, I'll start with you, or Savage. I don't know who we have at the moment, but looking very smart. You were here last year. A tremendous performance against Shaundale Winters, which at the time people felt was a big step up for you. You continue to fight these guys who say they don't see what the fuss is about, they don't see anything special, but we see the same result every time.
Yes, thank you for having me here. You know, this is the place that Savage was born. You know, when I walked out of that ring walk, I felt something, you know, and that is with me tonight. And that is with me tonight and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, and I'm gonna be ruthless. You know, it's gonna be ruthless. I'm gonna be at my best ever. You know, because I had a surgery on my hand that was troubling me that time when I fought Shaundale Winters. So I'm twice as strong now. You know, and I'm really full in the zone. Full in the zone. You can say that zone. That's
very good. Very good.
That's
I like
good.
that.
And I'm full the zone, and I just can't wait, bro. I'm gonna be ruthless. And all of you who has a slow heart rate, don't look at my fights. You know, all you put your children away because it's gonna be a blood fest. You know, I sense some blood in the air.
One thing that as people have always discussed with you is your weight, is your size. Last time out, and I know you don't turn down opponents. Last time out, we had a late notice opponent in Damien Chambers, who was a cruiserweight, who was stepped up. You know, you flattened him, you ended the deal there. This time, you have a big heavyweight. You have someone that's about 6'5", about 19 stone, someone that's gonna have a bigger reach than you, much bigger size. Are they the kind of guys that you want as well? Because there are people saying that you're not really a fully fledged heavyweight.
Well, I think I answered all of those questions in Joyce's camp just last week. We did 14 rounds, me and Joyce, and he said after his fight with Takam that I hit harder with 18 ounces gloves than Takam did with 10. So what should I explain more? You know, I went to Joyce's camp only for that. You know, I wanted to show that I can be against the biggest heavyweight. And Joyce is much tougher than Bennett. You know, don't get me wrong. Bennett is probably a nice guy, but it's nowhere near the class. We did 14 rounds in 2 days, and I enjoyed it. And I don't see a bigger heavyweight than Joyce around, you know.
Mark Bennett talks, as a lot of people do, about trying to weather that early Savage storm. And then a lot of people feel like your tank will empty after those 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah, Mark's already talked about the opportunity to maybe step on you late in the fight and stop you in that fight. How deep is that Savage tank? And what happens on Saturday night?
Well, you should ask Joyce that and Sam Jones. You know, we did 8 rounds straight. I could do 8 more. I wanted to do 8 more. I could do 25 rounds with Mark Bennett. 25 rounds. And then you can bring in Nick Webb. And then I'm going to do another 12 with Nick Webb. You know, and then you can bring whoever the fuck you want. And I don't care. You know, I don't care about people judging me all the time. Go judge me. Oh, fuck you all. You know, just like that. I'm done. I've beaten everybody. I've knocked out everybody. Everybody you put in front of me. I've beaten the odds 1,000 times. So all of you, fuck off.
Well, we apologise for the language. We don't have to apologise quite as much as
I don't.
Yeah, we don't come off air now anymore, Alen. You know, you were a bit of a liability back in those early broadcast days, but, you know, you see Mark...
Why do you challenge me then all the time?
Sorry?
Why do you do it, Eddie Hearn?
Don't start on me.
You challenge me, you look at me like, oh, you're small, you don't... No, Eddie Hearn. We're not going to talk like that.
Trying to provoke you.
Well, you succeeded. Don't tell me to ears down, because I will not. It can only go up from here, so please.
Mark Bennett, can he handle the heat?
Let me think. No.
Mark, welcome. Loved the way you talked yesterday. I know you've taken this camp very seriously. You know, you've seen a lot of those opponents, short notice. You've had a proper camp for this fight. You look ready. Massive opportunity for you on Saturday night on DAZN against Alen the Savage Babic.
Yeah, massive opportunity. I'm happy to be here, mate. Thank you. But yeah, I believe that it's my time. I think that I've got the number on Savage, so we'll see on Saturday night, mate.
A lot of people have said that before. Some might not have your ability, some might not have your size. But I think one thing that we do know now is he can fight. You know, at first it was, who is this guy? You know, Dillian White's sort of protege. But we know that he's extremely tough. The work rate is relentless as well. But you do have massive size on Alen Babic on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't just think it's the size though, mate. I do think that his work rate is relentless, yeah, I agree. But I can fight, mate. Do you know what? He's not the only man in the world who can fight. We'll both have a scrap on Saturday night, and I dare say the best man will win. And I'm tipping it's going to be myself. So I'm turning up to fight. I've had a good camp. I've had a good stock, Joe. So I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Obviously, you got a strong record yourself as well, and he has carved out a big profile for himself in British boxing as well, and in world boxing as well. A win for you on Saturday night, as I said to Danny Whitaker, you know, just puts your career in a whole different perspective, opens the door to some massive fights.
Yeah, massively, mate. I agree. Hopefully the phone will ring after it, no matter what. But for my family and for myself, I think that it is a massive opportunity, and I do think that it'll open a lot of doors and a lot of avenues, which I'll take with both hands, mate, which I have done with this as well. So I'm ready.
You seem extremely calm. You know, you got Alen or Savage or the alter ego. Just sort of just put that at the door, and I'm sure you've watched the interviews as well. You keep that to the side and just focus on Saturday.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, like I've said in the interviews, I'll do me and I'll let him do him. I do my business the way I do my business, and I'll let him crack on how he wants to do his. Like, so yeah.
Good man. Well, Alen Babic against Mark Bennett on Saturday night. Cannot wait for this fight. Absolute fireworks. Big fight in the heavyweight division. We're going to have a head-to-head up here, please.
One.